And welcome back. Our next guests are actresses and a retired correction officer, a successful author. We got them all on the scene right here. A screenwriter, playwright, and proud Bronx native. And they join us to speak about their fourth stage play, Love Conquers All. And it's going to be set up to debut coming up this year.
Yes, June
It's going to be in June, yes.
27th.
June 27th. Woo! So please welcome to the show, Darlene Grissett, Joyce Alvarez, and Keisha Mayo. Welcome.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Dr.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
Excited.
Y'all all
yes.
acting and ready to go?
Yes.
All right,
Ready.
y'all acting up.
Ready. Stay in character.
Well, I'm gonna join you guys. I'm gonna jump in there and wave a hand.
We're so
Okay,
happy
yes.
to have you. You don't even know.
I'm gonna step out of the operating room and come on stage.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
No problem. Come on
Make
down.
your cameo appearance, right?
Yeah. So listen, Keisha, for those watching and that have never heard about you or your story, tell us about yourself and what inspired you to get involved in this, to get involved in your journey as an author, a screenwriter, a playwright.
Well, I would say, again, thank you for having us. But I would say my journey started with a lot of things that I was going through in life. Have a book called Deceived that was deception in my marriage, and the play Love Conquers All. So when you've been through a lot, and there's someone out there who may be going through the same thing, and because a lot of times we go through things and it's not for us, it's for us to help somebody else. And so I always say that God inspired me and gave me all these gifts to be a blessing to someone else. So that's what it was all about. God put it in my hands, and I took it and I ran with it. A lot of times people don't like to read, so I said, God, what are some other ways that I can reach people? And he showed me. I've been in so many plays. I've been in My Mom Wanna Sing with Vi Higginson. I've been in Dana Hubbard's play. I've been in so many plays, and I never imagined myself doing my own. And so when God gave me the gift, I said, you know what? It's been such a blessing. So even with my story, with going through deception and going through being retaliated against, blackballed, there's someone else that's coming behind me who's going to go through those things. And what are the best way to help people?
Well,
Through a
whenever
book,
you're doing good things, the devil wants to step in and try to stick his foot out and trip you up a little
Yes.
bit. But you spoke to Donnie McClurkin on this show. You said, hey, love conquers all. It's coming up. I saw you showed it to him. We did like that. So, but you came out of corrections also, right?
Yes.
And then you made some corrections in life.
I sure did.
Good.
By getting out of there.
Amen to that.
But that's all a part of it too.
Yeah.
It helped you out.
Right, but no, you know what? It was actually a blessing.
Uh-huh.
Because they didn't realize, and I didn't realize it at the time, that they were just preparing me for my purpose.
Yes.
So it had to happen to me. All those things that happened to me, I had to go through it because it made me who I am today.
That's
Yes.
right.
So I don't
Amen.
regret anything I went through. I have a forgiving heart. We got to forgive.
Yes.
Jesus,
That's right.
God, forgave. We got to forgive. So I thank God that he gave me a heart to forgive and a heart after him and a heart, to be a blessing to others.
Yeah.
To let them know, no matter what you go through, there's still life. There's life after deception. There's life after retaliation. And do I look like what I've been through?
No.
Okay.
That's it. No.
Darlene, how did you meet this wonderful woman, this correction officer?
Dr. Barbley, let me say thank you first for having me here. How I met her in a church service, and she was doing auditions. And one of my sisters said, come on, let's go down there. I was scared, I really didn't want to go. Never been in a play, don't even act. So I went downstairs with one of the other sisters and turned around, and she left me there. So I'm like, oh, wow, I'm stuck here. I don't know her. And so and she's taking people's names, had me come and stand up there and say a little skit. I was so nervous, I tell you, but she felt me. She made me feel so relaxed, She just took me right on. Just took me right on that she has a beautiful heart. You don't even have to be an actress. Working with her, about time she get through with you,
Lord.
you are like doing a Broadway play. Like that. It's like you're doing a Broadway play.
Exactly.
So I'm so grateful, to have someone like her in my life. I really thank God for her life.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. Joyce, how did you jump in?
Okay, it started. It was our church
Uh-huh.
had another director, and it was another play that's supposed to have started, and through COVID, it didn't happen. Then Keisha took over the drama guild for the church, and I really didn't have a choice because she told me I'm staying, and I said, "Oh, okay." And in my mind, once again, like I don't know anything about acting, but by the time you get through being around her. You'll be like, wait a minute, Keisha don't want you to do it that way. And then we have to learn that, wait a minute, we're not the director. She really make us feel comfortable. And like you said, I thank God that he put a person like her and to show us
Yeah.
things that she been through. And we thought we've been through a lot. Oh, I just said, girl, you got that.
Yeah, you got this, right? Ooh. You had some
Yes.
boxing gloves on.
And you know what's a blessing, Dr. Bob? It's like God would show me who he want to play each role. I changed Joyce about 3 times, right?
Yes.
3 times.
3 times.
And it seems like everyone who gets a part, it's like, oh my God, you don't
Yeah.
even know me. How you know I'm going through this? And the last part I changed her to one of the plays. Her father passed away, and she was saying, "How am I gonna play that role? My father's still alive. I don't know I'm gonna do that." Don't you know God was preparing her? Because in the midst of the play, her father ended up passing.
Yes.
So it's like God will always show me who's to play that role, who's gonna play that role. If I had to switch them up, you play that. And it's like God, was just being a blessing to them because he prepared her for what was gonna happen.
Yeah, wow, that's deep. And last time you were here, I said that you reminded me of Tyler Perry. And the fact that, he started out doing a lot of these plays all over the place and nobody was coming at the time,
Right.
but then it just, something happened. There was a breakthrough.
Breakthrough. And I'm
And
gonna
that's what
receive
happens.
that breakthrough.
Yeah, because you've been in it long enough, and if you stick with something long enough, something always happens.
Something
Yes.
happened,
I think,
Yes.
I think you're going to receive that breakthrough. So tell us, darling. A lot of people are going to come and see you guys.
Yes.
When you look out into the crowd, are you frightened at first, or they're not there? They're there, but they're not there.
I thought that
you
I was
work with
going to be. I thought I was going to be frightened once I got on the stage, but after rehearsing so many times, I'm like real excited now. I'm ready to, perform, get out there, and get into my character. So when I'm on the stage, and like you said, I don't see no one, but I can just hear. So it helps me just to relax and get into my character,
Yeah.
and I love it. So now I'm like, I love it. I want to be on the stage.
Are you zoning when you're out there? Meaning that, when I was boxing, I knew that crowd was out
Definitely,
there.
right.
Right.
But I knew in my mind, this is what I needed to do. This is
Right.
what I wanted to do to become successful.
Right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I love that part. I love when I'm there and I can hear the crowd and I'm like really into my character. I'm like, I'm really Tiffany. And Tiffany, if they do come out to see Love Conquers All, she's a sassy person. Oh yes. So you have to come and see Tiffany.
Yeah, there you go.
And she learned her lines within the second week. Like,
For
she
real?
knew, yeah,
Yes.
she's
I got to
awesome.
catch up to you guys.
To God. be the glory. Yes.
And Joyce?
I get nervous
Uh-huh.
just before I
You're
get
normal.
on. I get
Normal.
nervous.
It's normal.
Then I go, okay, Lord, I'm here for you. Take the way to Joyce and let
Yeah.
Tasha, that's my role. Let Tasha come out
Yeah.
better than she ever been before.
There you go.
And then once I get out there, I don't focus on the crowd. It's already dark, so I don't see anyone.
Right.
But like comments that I make, comment that Tasha makes, I hear the
crowd reacting
response
to it.
from the crowd. I'm like, oh, I did good on that one. Let me make sure I remember to do this again, Then I like, okay. I said, the reason why we doing this is for someone else. So they say, okay, I see me and this person. I see me and Tiffany.
Yeah.
And if this is what they went through, there's no telling what I'll be able to do.
Talk about the stage play and what. Give us a quick synopsis of what it's about, and what people are going to take away.
Well, it's called Love Conquers All, and it's based off of the love of God. God gave it to me during the pandemic. You know, when people was losing so many loved ones, people, husbands and wives, were stuck in the house fighting each other. You know,
Yeah.
so it was so much. So God gave it to me just to bring love back into the world, back into relationships. You know, family. You know, uplifting people. So it's all about love and just showing the love of God. And so in the play, there's a lot of different scenarios. You know, with husband and wives. You got, you know, evangelists. You know, preaching, you know, and walking the streets and telling about the love of God. So it's all about love. And we know what love is. Love is God, and love conquers all. And as long as you got love, you can make it through anything.
Well, I'm going to
That's
come in
right.
and drop to my knee.
Okay.
We're excited. We're
And
excited.
we're excited because all our shows been sold
Sold out.
Out. Yes.
Sold out. I mean, I know it's not me at all. You know, I just know it's him. He gave me assignment, and I'm on assignment. And I receive everything you said. I believe the doors are going to open because it's not about me. It's about him getting the glory.
Yeah.
And as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, that he get the glory, he's going to make sure that the world will hear about love, which is him.
Yes.
Yes.
Love conquers all.
Love conquers
Yes.
all.
Love
That's
is the
it.
ultimate. God
Yes.
is love.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah. Unconditional, agape
Unconditional.
love.
Agape
Yes.
love.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
That's it.
So you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you
We're
ready?
excited.
Are you ready? What's that record from way back? Are you ready?
Ready? Yes. We're excited.
Good, good, good. So when is the next rehearsals?
We rehearse on
We
Thursdays
got one on
at
Every
6
Thursday.
o'clock. Every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
So we going to see you this Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah. One way or the other.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
And please
Yes.
be on time.
Be on time.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to be on time to watch you guys. I want to see what you guys do.
Oh,
No
wow.
pressure.
No pressure.
None taken.
No.
See, look, it doesn't bother them anymore.
But
There
you're
it
going
is
to
right
enjoy
here, look. So it doesn't have
Yeah,
a date or
love
anything on
conquers.
there.
Yes.
Yeah, Love conquers all.
Yeah.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365
65
days
days
a
a
year.
Right.
Yes.
66 if you want to leap.
Leap year.
And I got the flyer here.
You got the flyer? All right. There you go. Sunday, June 27th.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, see, Saturday, June 27th. Saturday, June 27th.
Doors
Gonna
open
be
at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
And where's it going to be?
And
Lehman
Lehman
College.
All right. What's the name of
Lovinger
it? There
Theater.
you go. Oh,
Yes.
It has a name to it. Look at that.
Yes,
Yes.
the Lovinger
Yes.
Theater.
Lovinger Theater.
And I
Lovinger.
graduated from Lehman College. You know
You
that,
did?
right? Yes.
Love conquers all. And
I graduated from here.
Lovinger.
And I want to give a shout out to the ones that opened the door for me. I didn't know if I could throw his name out there, but I just want to thank them for welcoming me back. You know, they didn't have
yes.
to do it because I remember when I did the play for Deceived,
Uh-huh.
and at that time I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And you know, after they started throwing information out there, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. And here we are, years later. He said, Keisha, you know what? You stuck with it. You kept going. He said, I'm proud of you. And now I'm going to open the doors for you. And that's all they've been doing. You
That's
know,
all.
so
Back here.
it pays to be faithful.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
right. Oh.
and I was
Yes.
faithful and I kept pushing, kept pressing, and the door opened. So that's just one of the many doors that you were talking about that God opened. And I believe He's going to continue to open.
What was that first
Yes.
door?
Oh,
This
yes.
is not your first play. What was that first play? That first
The
door.
first play was Trouble Don't Last. Or,
Trouble Don't
well,
Last
no,
Always.
Deceived.
Deceived.
And that was in Mount Vernon.
And then trouble don't last always.
And then I did Trouble Don't Last Always. I did a Christmas play, and I did Love Conquers All.
Yeah, and you guys were with her every step of the way?
Yes.
Every step
Except
of
for
the way.
Deceived. But
Yeah,
No,
Deceived.
right.
Deceived,
We didn't
they've
do-
been every step of the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So look, they're going to go into
Yeah.
Hollywood.
These
We
are
just
two
want
of
to
my
thank the
faithful-
people
And
right
I wanna
now.
give- and I want to give a shout out to the cast members that's out there. You got
Yes.
Evangelist Barbara Mayo, you got Elder Benjamin Peoples, and you got Sister Kim Hutchings. They're in the audience. Hey guys, thank you for coming.
Yes.
And I want to give a shout out to my stage manager, Pastor Patrice Moore.
Pastor Moore. Yes, Pastor Moore.
She's amazing. Oh God, she's she's a jack of all trades.
Yes.
So
Yes,
we
she
thank
is.
God
I
for
love
her.
her.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so we're looking forward to something very, very special. Saturday, June 27th.
27th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say it 5 times real fast.
Saturday, June 27th.
Saturday, June 27th. Saturday, June 27th. Saturday, June 27th.
Saturday, June 27th. At Lehman College.
Going fast. Well, you always sell out, so you know it's going to
Yes.
be packed.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are going to do well. You're going to be all right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right.
Yes.
So, what's in the future? You're going to do this, or you're going to ride this for a little while?
I'm gonna do whatever the Lord tell me to do. I know I've been doing that. I have more books coming out. I told you I have a book called, I can give you out the title. It's called Misery, and it's coming out. I have 3 sequels to that. And when you say ride it out, it's funny because with my book Deceive, I'll be in Barnes and Noble almost 60 times
Oh, yeah?
on the book tour. And I remember an author told me, he said, listen, you don't let people rush you to put books out. If you have a book and it's going, you ride that
Ride it,
until,
yeah.
Ride
So that's the only reason my new books have not been out, because Deceive just keeps going. But yeah, so I have books coming out. I'll have more plays coming out. God just had me writing,
Exciting.
and
That's
this
right.
is something that I never imagined. I always thought I was going to be somebody's background singer. How about that?
No, so God knows what
Not
you're
even in the front.
So, but wait a minute. Well, you up front now. But listen,
Change your seat.
you have 2 different angles. You got the deceiving thing, and then you got the love thing. So, all right, this is because
Right.
it's the system of duality, a yes and a no, a
Yes.
him and a
Right.
her, this and a that, good and bad. You know, is that from the is that from the Adam and Eve days
No.
when they first learned that, all right,
Right.
this is what the system is going to be. All right, you eat this apple, you're going to be a her, you're going to be a him, and that's when all that stuff. Well, let me go too deep, but you know what I'm talking about. But it could have happened before that because somebody fell from the heavens.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a music director.
And you know what else is a blessing? And I remember a bishop,
They gonna wrap me
someone that
hard.
I know told me
They gonna wrap me up.
not
Go
to
ahead.
put. No, they were telling me not to put the book out. And it was a whole long story to that, not to put it out. And I went to Ma. I said, Ma, I believe God is telling me to put this book out. And I'm saying, look, if I would have listened, look at all the blessings I would have missed out on. So I thank God for hearing his voice and knowing his voice. But he eventually said he was wrong.
Okay.
But thank God.
Thank God.
Give me your
Thank
email
God.
address. They wrap them.
My email address, the website,
Website.
KeishaMayo.com.
There you go. Keisha
Keisha
Mayo.
Mayo.
Keisha Mayo, producer, playwright, and author. Darlene Gassette, actress. Love Conquers All. And Joyce Alvarez, also an actress. Love Conquers All. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you for having
Thank you,
us.
John.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, and I've got a little bit more for you, all right? Just a little bit more.